Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. So if you've been watching my videos, I still haven't caught any bass yet, but I think today's gonna be the day. I know I said that on the last video, but I've got a lot more time to fish today and I brought a secret weapon. Check it out. Yeah, so I brought the kayak with me today. So I'll be able to really sneak up on them and get right on top of them. I think that's gonna be the trick. I'll be able to cover a lot more water and I'm gonna go out on the lake today. So let's see what happens. Got everything loaded up and strapped down, so let's get in the water. Okay, let's start off throwing the Texas rig baby brush hog. If you haven't fished a kayak before, it takes a little getting used to, but after I learned to fish in one, I love it. It's just so peaceful and relaxing. So the fish are still spawning. I'm planning on staying close to these docks and close to the bank, see if I can catch them off their beds. There's a bite. He hit it real quick, but he let it go. Just kind of gave it a quick peck, you know. Oh well. Sooner or later I'll get one to hold on to it. The wind's picking up a little bit. I hope it dies down because it blows this little kayak around like crazy. Okay, let's back up just a hair. About to be on the bank. A little bit hung up here. It looks like there's a like some stairs from this dock that go down. I'm just kind of hung up on the other side. Oh yeah, I can see it. Looks like it went between some cracks in these steps here. Should be pretty easy to get off of there. There we go. That's a good spot, right on the bank. Got a bite. So small. He's just, feels like he's just grabbing the tail. Okay, he's got it. Here we go. Oh, it came right out. Yeah, that one felt really small. Either it's a really small fish or he just didn't really, he was just grabbing it by the tail. And it could have been like a little brim or white perch or something. There are a lot of those out here. Yeah, the weather said there was only supposed to be like 3 mile-per-hour winds right now, but they're probably close to 10. So it's really hard to stay in one spot. I don't have an anchor either. I used to have one, but I sunk it in the bottom of the pond. There's a baby turtle. Man, I'm just moving down this bank so fast. That was almost bad. There's like this big metal circle thing up on the bank and almost wrapped around it. Really want to slow down and fish these docks, but with this wind I really can't do that. I may have to try to find me a cove that's not so windy so I can slow down a little bit, because you really need to fish them slow right now. Okay, the wind finally died down. Hopefully it'll stay this way for the rest of the fishing trip. Had a little bite. If I can get them to bite it, they just don't want to hang on to it. Well, I'm getting some bites on this brush hog, but they're not hanging on to it and I'm catching a lot of grass, so I think I'm going to swap over to the weightless Senko. Another nibble, but he just dropped it. I just cannot believe they don't want anything today. Okay, I think it's time to swap something else. Let's see, let's try a rage crawl. That might do pretty good. There's a bottle floating out there, kind of weird. I think somebody might have a string tied to it with a hook on there. And there may be a fish on there. I'm gonna go over there and check it out when I get over there. Okay, yeah, there's nothing on that bottle. It was just floating kind of weird, and I've seen people use them to catch fish, kind of like like I've seen people use pool noodles and different things like that. Milk jugs. We've done the milk jugs before. You just tie some line on the end of it and some bait, and be good for catfish. It's pretty fun. You just get in a boat and chase them. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. There's one. Yeah, come on. Don't come on. Come on. Yeah. First fish of the year, baby. He is barely hooked too. He is barely hooked. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That's not a bad fish. Probably close to 2 pounds. All right. Unfortunately, this is the only rage crawl I have left, so hopefully I don't tear it up too bad if they'll keep biting it. Looks like we may have some rain rolling in. I don't know for sure. It's getting pretty cloudy and pretty windy, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad, because I'm in this little kayak. See if I can get back over here where he's at. There may be a bed over there. Okay, let's move down. It's just so in the open here, and there's so much wind. It's just really hard to fight it over here. Plus this drain's trying to suck me in over here. Gum. With that wind, I cannot keep out of this daggum tree over here. Don't understand how it is stuck on that piece of grass. Well, I got hung up pretty good down here. That's one good thing about the kayak. It's really easy to pull it over there to get it unhung. There we go. I think it's time to change baits. This one's about had it. All right, let's try this. It's a Jean LaRue Punch Out Crawl Black Blue. Since I caught one on the crawl already. I don't even know if I'm rigging that right. It may be backwards, but oh well. I think they'll still bite it if they want it. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I finally broke the curse and got a fish in the boat. It's going to be a lot more fishing on the way, so stay tuned.